So, okay, we're recording, and I'll share the screen to you.
Okay, so you're sharing. Okay,
So
that's good.
this is the CD creation here. Okay, all right. You're up, Saif.
Hi, good afternoon. This is Saif Khalid. I would say. Hi, Mr. Andres. This is our presentation, group presentation regarding the US Census, and we have this huge files of tables. And the main objective of all these different files to get all these tables and get the state code and the county code from all these tables, specific tables, and integrated into one table file. At the end of the day, we create a database. So that is the in a brief introduction of our group project. So next page.
I'll show you the table. That's your part.
Yeah, ETL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one. This is the original table, right?
Yeah. So this table, which has the census block group, and each column it represents the relationship of tables. This table, the current table, with the rest of these tables.
Yeah.
So, for example, table ID, we can get it and merge it with the other tables through this CGV. And once we get what we want, then we get the state code and the county code through the ETL. We run the ETL, and we run it as we go through this presentation. But since I don't have the full control of the screen to run, I can explain it in a very brief that we got the
it's okay. It's
of
here.
each census block group. We combine it and we merge it actually with these three rows, and through that we get the state code and the county code here. And once we go through it, then we run it through the tmap, which merge all these two tables, and the output we specify its location, and we get the output. This is through this demonstration, we got all our tables in this way. And now I pass to Lawrence to go ahead with the creating the database.
Okay, thank you, Saeed. Okay. Okay. So for the database part, I'll go back to here. Okay, so for the database part, our main goal is to be able to perform queries for all these for all the tables. Okay. So let's just quickly go back to how the tables look like here. Okay, so let's just quickly go back to how the tables look like. So we have the state code and county code here, and all the columns, they correspond to the field in the field description, which is here. So let's say, and the field description table contains all the demographic measures. So let's say if I want to find out the total population of males aged from 22 to 64 years old, and how do I do that? So I correspond these table IDs back to the corresponding CBG tables. So this is the sort of the core of our in our database creation and our data queries. So I'll just go to the database right now. Okay, so this is the database we created. And just to take a quick look. So just to take a quick look of all the tables. So the important ones is this one. This is the main data table that we're using. So we combined, So we combined the B00 and B01, B02 into one table. So we merged all the columns together. So you can see the column number starts from B001 and ends with C02. So we combined the three CBG files into one table. And we also modified the field descriptions to fit the combined B01, B000102 CBG table. So let's just also take a quick look at that. So yeah, so these table IDs, which are the columns of the combined table, they fit together. So I trimmed off the other tables just for the size of the database that we're sampling. So yeah, so the core of our query is between the combined table and the field description, so that we can perform our queries to find out what and where. So okay, so then let's go to our query part, which is the core SQL part of the project. So first of all, I need to find out let's say I want to ask a question. I need to find out the total population of males in the state of Alabama. So I first start with querying the field description. So let's open the query. Okay. This part is how the question is asked. So I will run this SQL code, and it returns a aggregate of across all the columns, which correspond to the question I asked. So this is the total population of male from the field description table, and I'll copy this result in here. And also I need to add the where. So I need to know the total population of males in the state of Alabama. So I know the Alabama code is 01. So I will do this query. And it returns the number of 772,000. So this is the answer to the question. So there are 772,000 something of male population in the state of Alabama. So so this is the core of the query, and we're still working on a technical issue just to combine the first query with the second one. So I tried to nest this result in the subquery, but I think that one doesn't work. So but that's just a technical detail. So the core of the project is to create a database according to the end design, which is to ask the question of included in the field descriptions and add a geographic measure to it. So another example will be the total population of females aged from 22 to let's say 84 years old. So so the query will be able to return these table IDs and feed back into the combined CVG table and to aggregate the result. And also we also add a geographic dimension to our question, and it will return one single number, which is the answer to our question. So this is our database design. So we can see that our design is actually determined by the questions we want to ask. So so this is the framework of our database that we loaded into. And also the end product is not just to be able to perform the query in the Microsoft SQL, but we need to move this whole module into Cognos Analytics, let's say, and there we can able to we can create a user interface to do a more user-friendly query. So let's say I'll add parameters. I'll add parameters in here. So let's say I'll add parameters to the field descriptions, and the user will be able to select their questions. And also a parameter can be added to the state and county, so the users will be able to select the geographic location as well, joined by the lookup tables, for example, the US state names, and joined by the foreign keys. So because of time, we didn't really got to do the end product, but this is the whole idea. So the technical key here is just to it's a simple technical detail, but I think we just need the right query to do that. So the core is just to nest the first query in the second one. So if we can nest it here, then we'll be able to combine the two queries together and add the parameters in the Cognos report. So then the user will be able to select their options. Otherwise, if we do it manually, we can only perform the aggregations here on the console. So that's not very user friendly. But this is the gist of our product. So we came from those mess of CVG tables, and we can actually make sense of the data by being able to ask questions about the what and where. So this is the gist of our project. Okay, I think, are we still recording? Let's hope so. Less than 1 minute. Okay, well, we're actually right on time. Yeah. So Saeed, do you have anything to add? Hello? Yeah.
Yes, yeah. As a short conclusion, we can say that we can proceed with these outcome and utilize it in Cognos Analytics in order to